Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about climate change and women. Well, women are often considered to be the bread earners and as well as charge of food production, water collection, acquisition of fuel for cooking and warmth. Climate change is making these efforts more challenging. The vulnerable people are more affected by extreme weather occurrences like droughts and floods. 70% of the world's poor are female. Well, climate change will affect everyone because it's a global issue. However, the repercussions will be more on females because women are affected by harsh storms, droughts, increasing sea level and heat waves more as compared to the men. Now, this is due to the fact that women are more likely to live in poverty, have less access to fundamental freedoms like the right to property, ownership, and mobility. They also experience violence not only at home but also in society. It could be physical or mental pressure which the women have to go through. Now, if we talk about the impact of climate change on women, the climate change increases the inequality and prejudice faced by girls and young women. Why? Because they do not have the knowledge or tools to deal with the lack of resources. Also, women are subjected to travel, often to far off distances, in search of food, water for their families during droughts and water shortages. Women have to go through different types of mental and physical harassment, sexual assaults. They are highly vulnerable compared to men due to their age, poverty, ethnicity, and gender intersections. Also, if we talk about food security, girls are more likely to receive less food in comparison to boys and are more vulnerable to malnutrition and illness. They have limited alternatives for a living. Also, men can go for jobs in higher pay in different cities, but women are unable to do so because they must take care of their families. Now, women are vulnerable to climate change because of increased work pressure, lack of land rights, gender-based violence, and lack of representation. So if women have to really come forward, they have to participate in the climate making decisions. Since the majority of the world poor are women, they frequently face the risk and burden because of the effect of climate change. So the representation of women has to increase. Also, gender responsive strategies must be adopted. Underlying social issues can be a good solution. Climate change, gender action plans must be undertaken. It is crucial to give women and men the same space and resources to engage in climate change decision making and action at all levels. If we talk about some of the best practices, there are many countries who are taking care of their women and giving them good equal rights compared to men when it comes to climate change and its action taken.